Yo, gamers! Are you tired of clunky keyboard controls cramping your style? Do you yearn for the sweet embrace of a controller, but feel lost in the jungle of options? Worry not, for I, your friendly neighborhood tech wizard, am here to guide you through the controller kingdom. Today, we're diving deep into the top 5 best PC gaming controllers of 2024. Buckle up, it's gonna be a wild ride. You can buy these controllers from the links that are given in the description below. Let's dive into the countdown. 5. DualSense Edge Wireless Controller. The DualSense Edge is the first homemade pro controller from Sony, and wouldn't you know, it works with PC as well. Rounded corners at the bottom of the grips, as well as a heftier weight, make it feel far better in the hands than the original DualSense. Clever software integration into the 5 pounds means you can fine-tune bespoke 5 pounds features like adaptive triggers and haptic feedback, and function buttons found under the control sticks help to change customizable profiles in a flash. The 2 back button attachments are extremely comfortable and work extremely well no matter how you map them. Unfortunately, there are only 2 of them, which means for a similar price you can get a third-party controllers that offer fewer features and software integration, but a load more functionality. More importantly, the DualSense Edge has a shorter battery life than the original DualSense, and doesn't truly fix the widespread stick drift issues. Although entire stick modules can be replaced, we'd have an easier time recommending it if there were genuine fixes built in. Regardless, the DualSense Edge is still a great controller that will serve you well for PC and 5 pounds. If you play a lot of third-person action-adventure games, or specifically PlayStation first-party games on PC, this controller is the one you want. 4. Naken Revolution 5 Pro. The Naken Revolution 5 Pro is the spiritual successor to the Naken Revolution Unlimited, which was one of the best officially licensed Pro controllers for 4 pounds. Equipped with Hall sensor sticks, it's the first controller on this list that's immune to stick drift issues. In its design, the Naken Revolution 5 Pro feels very similar to the Naken Revolution Unlimited. It's got the same broad shoulders and long grips, its face buttons are large, and the circle button spills over the right-hand side in the same way. The features list of the Revolution 5 Pro, R5P, is as exhaustive as you'll find these days. Wired and wireless connectivity, an impressive 10-hour lifespan, companion PC software for fine-tuning, and even extensive audio settings and multi-point wireless connectivity. Alongside asymmetrical Hall sensor thumbsticks, the R5P also packs in 4 back buttons, varying stick tops and gates, weights you can add to the handles, and 4 profiles per platform. The chassis sports a matted rubberized surface that feels really nice and cool in the hands. Naken deserves additional praise for putting sustainability at the heart of this gamepad's design. When it comes to competitive gaming, the Naken Revolution 5 Pro is as close as it gets to the Victrix Pro BFG. Its larger size and increased heft might even make it more appealing to a lot of players. Annoyingly, looser stick tension and less ergonomic back buttons make it fall short for us. Either way, this is one of the best controllers we tested in 2023, and it felt just as at home in a first-person shooter as it did in a platformer or a third-person game. Being immune to stick drift would make this the best PC controller for longevity as it is, but the build quality here gives us so much confidence that this controller will last you a long way into the future. 3. Xbox Wireless Controller. It should be of little surprise to anyone that the latest revision of the Xbox gamepad lands so high on our list for its performance and comfortable feel. Couple that with the fact that it works natively on PC. Just plug it in or link up via Bluetooth, and it's ready to go with no further messing around. The new additions this time around, though distinctively minor, are the inclusions of USB-C charging, much faster than micro USB, if you use a rechargeable pack at least, as well as the hybrid D-pad, which takes its cues from another much more expensive Xbox model that we'll get to later. There's also a share button, as was found on the DualShock 4, which does exactly the same thing: create and share photos and video clips to upload to social media, something which offers limited functionality for use on PC. There's a reason why not much has changed in 8 years, when the Xbox One controller launched, and it's because it was already damn near perfect. If you want to go even further back, it's only really been iterative since the Xbox 360's gamepad back in 2005, because it all just works exceedingly well, and continues to be the go-to pad for PC, balancing performance and value. 2. GameSir T4 Callide. A transparent controller design isn't seen all too often these days, especially among the best Nintendo Switch controllers. The GameSir T4 Callide is the latest multi-platform controller from GameSir, and it's available for use on PC, Android TV, and Nintendo Switch. It asks an important question: how expensive should a Pro controller be in this day and age? Because despite the number of features on offer here, it might be one of the cheapest controllers worth buying right now. Somewhat most notably, the offset or asymmetrical sticks are Hall sensor ones, meaning you won't encounter stick drift with this controller, despite it being much cheaper than a lot of the alternatives. On the textured grips of the T4 Callide, you'll find two back buttons. These are excellently placed where my middle fingers wrap around the controller and take absolutely no displacement of my hands to use. If you're a PC player looking for a semi-decent controller to use in third-person games, shopping can be tough. You want a cheaper brand, but you want quality, and you want something that will last you. The T4 Callide is that controller, and its price is insanely affordable in the current market. 1. Victrix Pro BFG Wireless Controller. Are you tired of hearing that folks who use a controller can't keep up with the raw power of a mouse and keyboard? Because with the Victrix Pro BFG in your hands, that might not be so plain and simple anymore. This controller is designed with elite performance in mind, and thanks to its amazing modular design, you can tailor it to your exact preferences thanks to the suite of attachments that come in the case. Among them is a taller analog stick for precision aiming, multiple D-pad choices, stick gates, and a fight pad module that gives you 6 space buttons. Like the Thrustmaster eSwap X Pro, the modules can also be flipped around so the sticks are symmetrical. Besides being comically stripped back, the controller feels pretty lightweight in the hands and has absolutely no rumble or haptic feedback. This is a controller that's bred for getting the best performances out of you in whatever game you play. It has 4 back buttons that are as comfortable as they are useful, as well as a clever tournament lock mode that stops you from pressing the system buttons during competition, which could result in disqualification. During tests, there wasn't a single game we could throw it at and not have a good time with. Although it's got official PlayStation licensing, it works for PC as well. In terms of value for money, this is absolutely one of the best controllers to hit the shelves in recent years, especially when you consider that it's cheaper than its competition in the £5 controller arena. So, there you have it, folks. The top 5 best PC gaming controllers of 2024. Remember, the best controller is subjective depending on your budget, platform, and preferences. Whether you're a budget brawler, a customization king, or a cross-platform crusader, there's a perfect controller out there waiting to level up your play. Drop a comment below with your controller of choice, and let's discuss. Until next time, happy gaming. Smash that subscribe button for more epic tech adventures. And remember, stay frosty, gamers.